Hi, well done. How you doing over there? So I'm trying to fulfill the promise I made earlier some days back. I told us that I'm going to be taking Q&A session every Mondays and Fridays, and that is what I'm doing right now. So actually, I've been having some issues, and so today I think I have to fulfill that promise today on my part. So I'm doing this to better connect with all my listeners and followers, and this could help you to speak to me from wherever you are, from the comfort of wherever you are. If you have any question pertaining any episode you listen to, or pertaining any situation you're facing, you can also connect with me. And if you here is not okay, you can also move over to my website at Mumzibahtalksdailypodcast and book a session one-on-one counseling with me. I'm going to be sending you the date, and we are going to be meeting maybe via Zoom or whatever network and whatever connection we can use to get connected together, so that we can talk one-on-one. If you want me to see your face, we can do that. If you want me to do it in a private way, I can also do that with you, so you can do that there. And today I promise doing this, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take this very, very fast. And if you want to do this and you don't know how to send a question or answer to me, I want you to always look at the description whenever you go, and on Spotify you see voice messages. You can click hold on to it, and just drop your voice messages there, and I will gladly be obliged to answer you whatever question you are answering pertaining this whatever episode I dabbled on your question on. So thank you. So I'm gonna be brief with this, and we are starting right now. Now, the first question someone asked me here, it says, can too much effort ruin a relationship? Now, if you want me to always come up with your name pertaining the question, please also try to signify through the voice message. Like, you can do it like this. Okay, like a peace, or you can do it like Ivan from rapping from Tanzania. Okay, and please, I want my question to be on anonymous. Okay, some people want to come out and want you to say their name, so you can say, just mention my name during this answer you're going to be given. So I'm going to do as you've said, but you want it to remain on an anonymous status. You can also try to tell me just from anonymous, then I'll know what I'm doing also. Okay, so this is it. But normally I love my clients remaining anonymous, but some people will want a reference or a mention. So now the question says, can too much effort ruin a relationship? Then too much effort ruin a relationship. Okay, now I'm gonna be telling you this truth. Too much effort can actually harm a relationship. And the relationship in the sense of dating aspects, okay, not when you're already married, can actually ruin a relationship. While putting so much effort into a relationship is typically seen as positive, there are also some instances where its excessiveness could lead to issues in your relationship. Now, the other partner might not be so okay or so comfortable with it, and it could lead to dependency from your partner. The other partner might start to depend on you as a person who is really giving a lot of effort, and also it could lead to burnout. Okay, and you who is investing so much in the relationship can sometimes start to have hiccups in the relationship. You can sometimes start to feel that, okay, what you're giving most times is too much, and you're feeling kind of exhausted. So and also it could lead to neglecting some important areas of your own life. Okay, because when you're trying to meet up with the standards you expect from the relationship, now you are trying to forcefully give all you feel that is actually needed for the relationship, whereby you are neglecting some particular important parts in your life. So it's not very, very important, sometimes not very, very necessary that you give too much effort to your relationship. Now, I'm not saying you should not try to grow your relationship, but grow it in a way that is in the same pace as your pace. All right. Now, you are not going to be giving that too much vibes, that kind of too much energy. And there are some people that get pissed off with such kind of a thing. Now, it makes people see you as too desperate. It makes people see you as too cheap. Especially when it's coming from someone who the percentage of the love he or she is having for his partner is way too different, too higher than the other person. So most time you try to take it easy in your relationship. So if you're okay with that question, then you can tick me okay. All right. And I will know that actually you are following me and you're okay with it. If you're not okay, then you can say, Mumzibah, I wish that you talk more on this area as a topic. So then I will come up with a topic, pertaining to this. All right, now number 2, it says she's asking, how can someone persuade their spouse to allow them go for a short business trip without their involvement? Okay, now I'm seeing the instance. I'm visualizing you as a business person. You want to quickly get something done and you don't want your partner to come with you, especially sometimes when your partner can be in a position that you've been traveling and he or she has not been going with you, so he or she wishes to go with you. Now, if that is the situation, there are better ways you can pass information to your spouse. Now, I also understand from the spouses aspects who really you want to pass this to. You want to make that person understand that it should not go with you. Sometimes maybe in that perspective, that spouse might be suspecting you, or that spouse might feel that you are neglecting him or her too much, so you want to feel closer to you and all those kind of a thing in the area of that spouse that you want to pass this message to. Now, in this area, if that is the situation, you as a person have to come out playing. You have to be assertive in your presentation and constructive in your explanations and reasoning and to your spouse. And you don't have to just come out like that and make your spouse understand that you are going somewhere, or pack out your bags and start going on a trip. Now, there's something I call assertive discussions, where you have to be in a scenario where everyone is comfortable and happy, and you share your plight to make your partner understand in a kind of a calm manner that this is why I want to do this. As an emotional coach, I understand definitely that if you don't come down to this particular stage right now, it's going to be very, very hard for that person to really buy into whatever you are saying. Now, you have to make that person understand, okay, I'm doing this because of this. And the reasons must be a reason that is quite understandable by even a kindergarten. All right, maybe you try to make the person understand that that place is not so safe, and you want the safety of that person. And number 2, you don't have enough transport fee, so you don't want it to be in a way where you're gonna be stranded with that person at a particular point. And you are trying to kind of make that person, you try to make that your partner understand, but in your explanation, let your partner see it from your explanation that actually you are genuine, and you try to make that person understand that you not going with him or her actually it's already a pain for you, and you feel so bad about it, because that little period you are going to miss him or her, and at at same, you are not going to be spending so much time, and you are going to be promising that person that even throughout all the way in that journey, you're going to be making calls, you're going to be keeping in touch with him or her, and even when you get there, you promise you're going to do a video call, you're going to make sure that you pray together, you're going to make sure that he or she knows everything you are doing, and he should be okay. And when you come out this way, I believe every sane person should understand that you also understand her own plight or his own plight. You also still love him or her, and there is nothing to hide actually. And I think that person should understand whatever you are going to do for her and give you a thumbs up to go. All right, now I have another question here. He says, my wife cheated on me twice. What should I do now? Okay, what should you do? Actually, cheating can be considered a mistake once. Actually, it can be considered a mistake once. Okay, but cannot fit into the mistake category after once. It now fits into an intentional act or a behavior. Now, being in this kind of a thing, or knowing as a victim spouse your wife cheated as a man, is very hurtful. Definitely. All right, I understand. All right. So, but for your partner to cheat on you more than once, now you are gonna be seeing if it's with let's place it, if it's with the same partner, the same person outside, or with a different person. Now, if it's with different person, I could say that maybe she has the behavior of doing this before getting married to you, and it's a behavior that needs a counseling. It's a behavior that needs you to really check upon that thing that she's doing. All right, okay, and see how to let her go for counseling sections or therapy if she wishes to. It's not a forceful thing, but if you try talking with her this way, that is if you want your relationship to really keep up with her. If she insists that she doesn't want to go, then I believe that she's enjoying what she's doing, all right? And she doesn't wish to stop. This is very, very glaring about that. Then I could be suggesting that you have to come to a consensus. If you cannot take it as a person anymore, then you have to let her go. You have to allow her to choose between her urge and reality, okay? Now, why are we putting it in the sense of let her go in separation manner, not divorce kind of totally, is because especially if you know you love this person and you really love the person so deeply, there are some people that cannot deal with heartbreak kind of a thing. And if you know you are in that bag, you can adopt the separation technique by allowing her for some time, let her be away from you so that she can know actually what you want. And her being away from you actually will also give you the time to heal. It will give you the time to be able to live sometimes without her. And gradually, if she doesn't change and things doesn't fall in line as expected, within that little period of separation, you are able to live without her. Definitely, you'll be sure fine for some time, even if it leads to divorce or whatever later. Now, in the other aspect, if she is doing this with a particular person, proves that there is something that keeps her going back to that person. There's something that keeps her going back there. And because of that, okay, you will have to have a session with her why she will have to tell you why she's doing this. Now, if she has to tell you this person who used to be her ex, or she has to tell that this person is someone she's crushing on and all those kind of a thing, it's gonna look very, very hard for you to stop her that kind of a thing. So if she says she's doing that because if you don't give her attention or whatever her reason is, and she's getting it there, if you feel that you still love her and you want to be in that relationship with her, then you have to start adopting those things you were faulted at, and start behaving likewise and win your wife over again. So, but I'm not saying this because I'm saying this as an emotional coach in that emotional aspect. But normally, when someone keep on cheating and cheating is not good. Infidelity is not good in a marriage. All right? So some people might have the grace to put off the person, and some people might have the grace to still live with that person and still be fine. But if you wouldn't be fine living with that person, it's okay to allow that person go while you gain your sanity. Now, okay, hope you're okay with that question. And also, someone asks, should I continue a relationship that has no future? Now, if you are in a relationship that has no future, if you are continuing in the relationship that has no future, then actually you know that you are killing yourself. Actually, you are moving towards the direction of no future. If you have a future and you know your relationship is moving the way your partner is doing things, is not doing things seriously with you, there's no plan, there's no commitment, I think that should be the future you are saying right now. All right, that person is not moving in tune with what you are seeing, what you need for yourself, the life you want to give yourself, the better future you are seeing. All right, that partner is not seeing it. All right, all your efforts you are doing is not concerned. She's not concerned. All right, about it. All right, you are the one just trying to make everything work. Now, in that kind of a situation, I'll tell you, it's better to have a broken date. Okay, it's better to have a broken dating relationship than try to soften your marriage for life. There is no future. There's no need going in with someone who doesn't have a future. Now, lastly, it says, what's your take, Mumzibah, on relationship? What's my take on relationship? What's my take on relationship? When you're talking about relationship, we are talking about connection. Are you with me? When we are talking about relationship, we are talking about connection. We are talking about ways that... okay, I'm coming, please. We are talking about ways that... we can really interact. When we are not interacting in an edifice or in a platform of the word terminology of relationship, then I don't think there is a relation. All right. Now, relationship to me means a very, very important aspect of life, where we connect and where we interact. Relationship means a channel also that brings joy, that brings companionship, fulfillment, support, and that brings interaction, as I said earlier. Now, if you're in a relationship and you don't have companionship, then that's not a relationship. If you were in a relationship and it doesn't give you fulfillment, then that is a bondage. If you're in a relationship and it doesn't give you support, then it's not mutual. All right. Now, there is no need for you going into that particular thing. There are many people who have really don't understand what is the meaning of relationship. So, but they can also have challenges. I'm not saying there cannot be challenges in a relationship. There are other sides to relationship. There can be challenges. There can be conflict. There can be resentment. There can be compromises. Okay, I know that. But successful relationship often require positive and effective communication, mutual respect, trust, understanding between individuals. Now, it is very, very important for each person, I understand, being in a relationship to maintain their own interests, identities, while trying to meet up with a sense of togetherness and shared goals. Now, if you are not experiencing all this in a relationship, it's not called a relationship. Right? Okay. And remember that what works for you most time, if you're trying to draw it in the category of comparison, might not be what will work for the other couple. So sometimes you must try to understand that even when you're in a relationship, when you're trying to meet shared goals, that you must also prioritize your well-being and your happiness while also considering the needs of your partner. This is a relationship. All right, thank you so much for joining me on this Q&A section. And if you have more additions, you can drop. And if you want me to talk of any topic, you can please share. Thank you so much. Join me in the next topic. Very, very soon, I'll be talking about a very important and interesting topic. Right, next. God bless.